My name is Ezequiel Hernandez, and this is Hawk News and Focus. The 2020 election is just around the corner. Hillsborough County residents will have the chance to cast their ballots to the candidates of their choice. The good news is you can vote early and skip the line. Here with me now to talk about one of your options to vote is Megan Wade. Ms. Wade is one of the communications at the Hillsborough County Supervisor of the Elections Office. So, hi, Ms. Wade. Welcome to Hawk News and Focus.
Hi, good morning, Ezekiel. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining me, actually. So, I want to talk to you about voting by mail. So, for starters, how can Hillsborough County residents register to vote by mail?
Sure. So any registered voter in the state of Florida can register right online. You can request your vote by mail ballot by going to our website. It's a simple form you can fill out, and then you get your ballot delivered directly to your mailing address.
Okay. Why do you think it's safe to vote by mail?
So in Hillsborough County, we have a great tracking system. We are able to allow voters to track their ballot, both from our office to them, and then also when you send your ballot back to us through the U.S. Postal Service, you can track to make sure that it comes back to our office, and you can even see when it's been counted. So it is not only the most convenient way for people to vote, but it is actually very secure and safe because voters are able to track it to them and then back to our office to make sure that their vote gets counted.
So, what do you think is the difference between, I know you already said voting by to vote by mail. So, what do you think is more of the difference between voting by mail or going in person?
It's really whatever voters are most comfortable with. So people actually have three ways that they can vote. You can vote by mail, you can vote during the early voting period, which is going on now until Sunday, or you can vote on election day. We always say election day is the last day to vote. So it's really whatever voters are more comfortable with, especially during the pandemic, whatever they decide, whichever way they choose to vote, then it's up to them.
Okay. When should Hillsborough County residents receive their mail ballots?
Sorry, can you say that again?
When should Hillsborough County residents receive their mail ballots?
Oh, when? So we
Yes.
started sending ballots out on September 24th of this year for the general election. So if someone has requested their ballot, you should receive it within a few days after that, if you've done it after September 24th. If you don't receive your ballot, like I said, you can always go online and track it, or you can give our office a call and just see if it has been delivered. If for some reason someone's ballot's been delivered and they have not received it, we're able to issue them a new ballot. So that would be something that they could just call our office. We're happy to help them.
That's nice. What are some things voters need to do to properly submit their mail ballots?
So one of the most important things is to make sure the ballot is in the envelope is sealed, and that the individual is signing the outside of that envelope. So that is something that we are making calls this week and last week to talk to voters who have maybe forgotten to sign, or maybe their signature that we have on file isn't up to date. So just making sure, one, that the signature is on the envelope, and two, making sure that the signature we have on file is up to date. Again, that's something that you can check on our website. If you go to the portion of our website where you check your own information, you can check your address, your signature, your name, everything, make sure everything is up to date. That would be the most important thing for us. So when we're getting those ballots back, we're able to compare signatures, and we have the most up-to-date one on file.
Okay. So for a funny quick question, what should a voter do if they mess up their ballot, by spill tea or water or anything like that?
Yeah, so you can get another ballot if you have a vote by mail ballot and your breakfast ended up on it. That's completely okay. You can just come into the office. We can issue an over-the-counter ballot for you, and go ahead and take that spoiled ballot, or you can request another one. I would say, since we are just a few days from the deadline, all of those vote by mail ballots do have to be in our office by 7 p.m. on election day. So not one of the voting sites, but in one of our 4 offices by 7 p.m. on election day. I would suggest going into the office instead of trying to request another one by mail, because by the time we get it to you, you may not be able to get it back to us by the deadline.
Okay, so just to bring up one more time about that deadline, but as of kind of a question, a final question, by the way. Will all ballots be counted, and is there a deadline to submit it?
Yeah, so the ballot submission deadline is 7 o'clock on election day, which is this coming Tuesday, November 3rd. And it does have to be in one of our 4 offices. So that is the deadline. That's when we have to receive the ballot by. In Florida, we're able to actually start counting those vote by mail ballots as they come in. We don't release that information until election night, but we've been counting them and tabulating them since we've been receiving them. And that information will be the first information that is released on election night.
Okay. Um, Thank you so much for being here. Well, taking your time out for your busy schedule and talking to me for this interview. Do you have any final comments you want to say to our audience today?
My final comment would just be, if you have any questions about voting, about whether you are eligible to vote or the best way for you to vote, to just reach out to our office. Our phone number is 813-744-5900. If you can't find the information that you're looking for on our website, any one of our voter services department is happy to help you with any of the questions. There is no silly or dumb question. So please reach out to us. We're definitely there for voters, and we love all of our HCC students that want to vote. So we're more than happy to help you all.
Yet again, thank you so much for your time on being here. I have spoken with Megan Wade about voting by mail. I am Ezequiel Hernandez. Stay tuned for more information on Hawk News and Focus.